This watch, I think easily today at auction, would be $35,000 to $45,000 in the condition it's in. And if it had a very strong dial, this watch could be $1 million.
Well, I inherited it from my grandfather. He had worn it when I was a little child. All the time that I knew him, he wore this watch. And it intrigued me just because of the moon phases, I think.
Produced briefly between 1950 and 1953, the Rolex moonphase stands apart from the brand's utilitarian reputation. At a time when Rolex focused on durability and precision, this model ventured into poetic complexity, tracking lunar cycles alongside calendar functions. Its stainless steel case conceals a mechanical choreography of gears designed to mirror celestial movement. The faintly engraved serial numbers, often lost to wear, mark an early experiment in discreet craftsmanship. Though the refinished dial diminishes originality, the sharp geometry of the lugs and the intact coronet speak to careful preservation. Few survive today, and fewer still appear publicly, making each example a rare witness to Rolex's most elegant and least expected chapter.
This watch, I think easily today at auction, would be $35,000 to $45,000 in the condition it's in.
That's a big surprise.
And if it had a very strong dial, this watch could be $1 million.
From celestial complications rarely attempted, we move into a watch born for speed, precision, and the pulse of modern competition.
I brought a Rolex. My dad left it when he passed away. When we were growing up, my twin and I, we would always kind of fight for it because we always thought it was like a nice piece of watch.
Manufactured in 1978, the Rolex Daytona reference 6263 represents the apex of mechanical chronograph design before quartz reshaped the industry. Its balanced black and white panda dial enhances legibility while embodying restrained elegance. Manual winding connects wearer and mechanism, each click a reminder of human precision. The screw-down pushers, an innovation born from necessity, protected timing functions from accidental engagement, preserved exactly as it was worn. The watch carries the quiet authority collectors seek most: untouched surfaces, original components, and honest use. More than a racing instrument, it is a symbol of aspiration, patience, and the passage of knowledge through generations.
In today's retail market, this watch is going to sell $95,000 to $105,000.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Really, it's crazy because I've worn it on the subway sometimes. And knowing that I've got like $100,000 in my wrist, wow, that's insane. Thank you, Dad.
As sport and engineering define one era, another tells its story through ceremony, diplomacy, and enduring personal milestones.
This is a Rolex Day-Date model. I bought it in 1964. My wife at the time and I met in Hong Kong, and she bought this for me as my birthday present.
The Day-Date earned its presidential nickname through visibility, not marketing. Crafted here in 18-karat white gold, this version reflects a quieter form of distinction. The Pi-Pan dial, with its faceted depth and raised markers, showcases mid-century Rolex design at its most refined. What elevates this example is completeness. Original box, papers, hang tags, ephemera often discarded yet essential to historical integrity. The survival of such materials transforms the watch from an object into a time capsule, preserving not only craftsmanship, but the rituals of purchase, ownership, and care during Rolex's golden era.
In today's market, because it's a whole complete set and the watch is in such great condition, a retail price on this is going to be $20,000.
Oh my. Well, it kept up with the times. I'm glad to hear that. Wonderful. Thank you. It's great. Good news.
From formal precision, we turn to a piece where time disappears entirely, hidden within gold, diamonds, and motion.
We'd gone to Europe in 1958 to visit places that my father had known when he was a child. And we were shopping in Geneva in Switzerland, and we saw this watch in the window of a watch shop. And my father secretly went back and bought the watch and gave it to my mother for Christmas. It was a nice surprise, and we all recognized it. We all said, "Oh, that beautiful watch."
Created for European tastes in the late 1950s, this Rolex blurs the boundary between jewelry and horology. Concealed within engraved gold leaves lies a manually wound movement, accessible only through a hinged mechanism. Diamonds of high clarity accent the surface, while thick gold construction speaks to Rolex's uncompromising standards. Designed to be worn as ornament rather than instrument, the watch reflects an era when elegance took precedence over visibility. It is less about measuring minutes than embodying a moment, an intimate gift shaped by travel, memory, and affection.
In 2022, in the retail market, this watch would probably be priced somewhere between $12,000 and $15,000.
Wow, I thought it would be $1,000, something like that. I don't buy jewelry.
Each link's $1,000.
Wow.
Finally, we arrive at a watch built not for elegance, but endurance, tested beneath water, time, and assumption.
Well, it belonged to an uncle. He died in '87. As far as I know, it has not been worn since '87. We were told that it was probably fake, and I just brought it today to find out what it's worth.
Introduced in the late 1960s, the Red Submariner marked a pivotal evolution in Rolex's professional line. Its red text distinguished a transitional moment, while the triplock crown sealed the case against depth and pressure. Built as a tool, its appeal grew through proportion, clarity, and mechanical resilience. Unworn for decades, this example preserves the understated confidence that defined the Submariner's legacy. Once misunderstood, it now stands as an icon of purposeful design, where every element exists to serve function, longevity, and trust.
Today, the collector value is probably in this condition somewhere in the $6,000 to $8,000 range.
Oh, really?
This is the real deal.
That's great.
This is one of the more collectible Rolexes that are out in the marketplace today.
Oh,